Hey, I'm Saylor Hawkins, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Who got next? Yeah, baby, SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. This is season 3, year 3 of KT and I combing this globe, and we're finding rising superstars, future phenoms in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today, we're going to take y'all someplace that Sports Life Talk ain't never been. That's right. Y'all see the statue below? Look, I wish I could stand to the side like that, KT. Y'all see this young lady below us, the 5'7" senior out of University of North Texas. And she is a diver. That's right. 1 meter, 3 meter platform, and super successful at it. Yo, let's make some noise for the Minnesota native right here in our very own DFW community, Saylor Hawkins. And she all name team with it too. How you doing today, Saylor?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, we doing super good. You know, this is groundbreaking for KT and I. We ain't never been around any divers. So we gonna talk. We gonna have some fun talk today. But North Texas, we've been to your school. We actually been on campus rocking with y'all before. So it's time for y'all to get familiar with your boys. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up for your boy. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. The head coach, KT. Kev, you ready to get wet?
B. Jones, I can't swim, so I'm not going to pretend like I can do all that. So for this episode, yes, I'm ready to get wet. I put my pinky toe in the water, but B. Jones.
Nah, you got to commit. You got to commit, KT. You got to go fully submerged, man. Fully submerged.
I can't swim, so why do you want me to submerge into something, sir?
All right, well, because it's time to break those fears. It's time to break those trends.
You know what? If you know what, B. Jones? If Saylor says she'll teach me how to swim, I'll do it.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, there we go. I'm all in.
Oh, let's go. I gotta get some of this weight off so I can be baby.
I know, I'm about to do. Well, I'm wearing a t-shirt. I ain't showing all this. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it.
All right, Saylor. We about to go on a crazy ride, so we need you to grab your right hand, reach it above your shoulder, and we need you to pull that strap down and buckle up. Because we're about to go on a crazy journey, and we are super excited about doing it. But before we do that, we got to pay the bills. North Texas, and I ain't talking about paying the bills to keep the lights on, although we do need to do that as well. But we're talking about paying the metaphorical bills of keeping this show going and growing. That's right, you, yourself, right there on the other side of this camera, you have the power to take this show and help us go to a whole another level. And all you got to do is 3 simple things. That's right, 3 small little acts can make a crazy difference in the success and us continue to be able to tell these amazing stories. So if you feel it in your heart, these are the 3 things I need you to do. Number 1, if you believe in inspirational stories of motivational athletes, coaches, and entertainers and media personalities, smash that subscribe button because, oh boy, we got something for you. We got over 400 episodes in the archives, and the 2024, the Year of Mamba, is going to be crazy. That's right. We already themed it the Year of the Mamba. Can't wait to get out there on the road. Number 2, we need you to smash that like button. Even though I'm about love, I ain't about likes, I'm about love. But we need you to smash that like button as many times as Elon Musk will allow you to do it. Because every time you do so, this show just pops up in the algorithm. all the way to the top. And then number 3, sharing is caring. This is the end of season 3, but we know it's holiday season. It's time to give somebody out there. If you ain't got a penny to your name, you can give them this show and this stories. And that's all you got to do is take that algorithm or that link in the web browser on your YouTube page and hit that share button and send this to your friend group, your cousin group, whoever. Send this show out and share the word. Help us to spread the word of this amazing young athlete. Because guess what? I don't know much about diving, and I'm guaranteeing you 9 out of 10 of y'all don't either. So it's time for us to learn how to dive in the face our fears today. Saylor, is North Texas gonna rock? It's Mean Green. Let me call them back who they really are. And I know who y'all are. Is Mean Green gonna rock with us today?
Yes, they will.
All right, here we go. Let's do it like we true to it. Let's make some noise for your boys. 1, 2, 3. Boo! Come on. Be up all night. Listen to all these new family members we got. All this love we get from North Texas. That's right. If you did any of those 3 things, we consider you family. KT and I, we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family. It is authentic love around here because that's what we believe in. So if you smash that subscribe button, Saylor, what is your favorite emoji you using right now? What emoji are you using the most in your phone?
Probably the heart hands.
All right, so throw the heart hands in the chat if you did any of those 3 things, just so KT and I can do those 2 small little words that mean everything. Say thank you. That's right. That's all we want to do is say thank you today. All right, with that being said, KT, it is that time. It is time for us to put on our swim trunks, climb up that pole, and pray. And climb right back down because I am not diving 3 meters up in the air. I saw 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞 bust his head when I was a kid. Never happened again. All right, Saylor, are you ready for the SportsLifeTalk initiation?
Yes.
I don't know, B. Jones. Look at that picture, man. She looks kind of intense.
Super intense.
I don't know if I want her training me because she's gonna be talking bad about me. I'm gonna reconsider that. All right, so.
She gonna say like a can taking on water can swim better than you can.
I did my best, Coach. All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 podcasts.
All right, so I have passive real estate investing. I have Founders and then Motivation Daily. Those are the top 3 that I listen to. I go back and forth between those depending on what I'm looking for.
So you got room for 2 more then, right?
Yes. So if anyone has any suggestions,
I got a suggestion for you.
I got a suggestion for
okay. Another one is SportsLifeTalk.
Yeah, let's go.
You know what? That's 4 and 5. 4 and 5 is SportsLifeTalk. 4 and 5. All right.
I don't know how you gonna do this. This is the second time in history somebody said, "Man, I really don't listen to music. I'm riding around to podcasts." So KT, how you gonna judge it? What are you gonna give her, brother?
This is our first diver, right, B. Jones? So you know I gotta treat her right. We gotta set the standard. B. Jones, we're gonna give her. Let's give her 18 for that, man. We'll give her 18.
You can tell that you got to use that money before the end of the year. You know that budget. You got to use it all. He going a little. He being generous.
B. Jones, that's my swimming coach, man. So I gotta take care of him. This dude here is different.
I'm sorry. That's your swimming coach. Yes, it is. Let's go. Hey, can I be in y'all class too?
No, you play too much. You'll get us in trouble. We ain't gonna get nothing done. All right. So, who is your favorite superhero and why?
My favorite superhero. Superwoman. That's a
Superwoman. Both of those are nice. I like Flash. I like Superwoman.
Those are dope, but you know, good well, there's only one she could have picked.
One answer. Yeah, it's only one answer we're gonna let you ride with, but we're gonna give you a second to think about that one. Water. Man. Atlantis. Come on.
Curry.
Come on, Jason. Yeah.
There you go. Aquaman. That's the only one you could have went with. Our mirror. His girl, Mirror. He could have. You know what? We're going to get you right, Coach.
All right.
I swim, Coach. We're going to get you right. All right. So since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I would choose Good Days by SZA.
Oh, I like that one. I think my wife and my daughter would approve of that one. I like that one, KT. I'm going to get I'm gonna give him one more. Good days.
That was a good one. All right, so we have a running spirit debate on this show. So B. Jones, he wants to be a dancer. I want to be a singer. So Saylor, give us your opinion. Would you rather be a singer or a dancer?
I would probably say a dancer. I'm not too good at either, but dancing is more fun.
Dancing, team dancing. We got another point. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Who's winning?
Oh, we don't know, but I just know.
We know I'm winning, but he's creeping up. I'm winning. Stop playing. Don't even do that to my coach.
Because it's not a lot of, damn, it's not a lot of people who trust their bodies. And
you shouldn't trust your body either. So let's just we're going to move on. I don't want to trust your body all that.
Saylor, do you got a TikTok channel?
I do. I don't use it though. I don't know any of the TikTok dances.
Me neither. I was going to say, that you could be my dance teacher, but it's all good. I'm just going to stick to swimming.
No, stop trying to get my coach from me, B. Jones. I don't appreciate that. All right, so what is something that swimming has taught you that you can use when you're not in the water?
It's taught me a good amount. I would say probably like discipline, just being disciplined in the water and outside of the water. It gets you to where you need to be. Time management is also a good one, because you have to be on time and you have to do all these certain things in and out of the water.
And how to hold your breath for extended periods of time. Because you ever seen a picture when they hit that water, KT? They go deep. They be deep in that water. And they have to climb right back up. That's my biggest fear. But we're going to talk about that later. Let's go, KT.
I'm overcoming my fear, B. Jones. So we'll talk about that later.
I see it. I like that too. I see it in your eye.
Yeah, right. All right. So how would your coaches and teammates describe you?
I would say like fun, interactive, encouraging. Those are like the top three. Disciplined, hardworking.
All right, so this is probably going to be the most important question I'm going to ask you during the initiation, okay?
Okay.
B. Jones and I, we love to eat. So when we come to North Texas to rock with you, what's that go-to restaurant that you're going to recommend and you're going to meet us there and it's on B. Jones? And what's your go-to meal there?
I would probably say Thai Square. It's in the square. And I like all different types of like Asian food. I always get the same thing every time I go there.
So what's that Saylor Hawkins pack? What's that Saylor Hawkins meal?
It's just the regular fried rice. Thai fried rice is what it is.
No chicken, no shrimp, nothing in it?
Shrimp.
All righty, I like that shrimp fried rice. Okay.
Yeah, I always get combination fried rice whenever I go somewhere. So, man, I can't even wait to get that. I may go get something tonight, BJ.
Well, KT, I will go ahead and pay for it since you just started swim classes.
I know, man. All right, so get ready to experience YGN like never before, because we're going diving. Meet Saylor, the swimming and diving sensation who's been leaving opponents in awe and fans on their feet. With moves as masterful as a Beethoven symphony, she's a true standout in and out of the pool. So put your hands together and join us in welcoming the one and only Saylor Hawkins. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Saylor, welcome to the show. What's your nickname, Saylor?
Say.
All right, say something. I like that. I like that say. So we gonna use that one for the show. You kinfolk now, you family, and we got to represent you on a whole different another level. And while we got a break, don't forget to go to our website yougotnext.com. And if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to visit us on the podcast, because you listen to podcasts. We got this show in the audio version as well, so you can just sit riding in your car on your workouts or whatever, and you can listen to these inspirational stories of upcoming athletes and coaches on the go. All right, let's take this thing to a whole nother level. And when I mean a whole nother level, I'm talking about we going some places I ain't never been before. I'm still trying. Before the end of the episode, I'm hoping I had the courage enough to go up to that, climb up that ladder and jump in. I probably go in feet first. Did you go in feet first the first time you go, or did you? Because
off the highest one, like 10 meter. Yes, I went in feet.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Because a meter is like what, 3 feet?
Yeah.
So 10 meters, 30 feet now, like a telephone pole. Lord have mercy. We're gonna talk about it today. Hey, Saylor, so let's take it back to the beginning. When did you start swimming and diving, and when did you fall in love with it?
I started about in like 7th grade, so I was a gymnast my whole life, and when our club closed, I got into diving. My aunt actually suggested it because our high school had no divers, and they had a pretty good swimming team. So both me and my sister started diving. I enjoyed it right from the beginning, and like when I first started, I was like pretty fearless, so I tried a lot of new dives, and the harder the dives got, the scarier it was, but I pushed through. I probably like really started enjoying it like 8th or 9th grade, so like a year or two in.
When did you realize you were good at diving though? Because to me, that's kind of subjective, right? Ain't the whole system is based off of other people's opinion? Like, I'm looking at it from a distance. I don't have the courage to dive, but I'm gonna give you a 9 or a 10. Ain't that how the system works?
Yeah, basically, like they have specific things that they need to look for, but some judges like more things better than others. Like some like when dives finish super high, or if it's like really clean, or like they like certain dives better than others, so it just depends. But I would say I was kind of just doing diving because I enjoyed it and it was something to do. And like my freshman year, I got 4th at state, and so everyone was like, "Oh, like you're gonna get first, like you're gonna do so good," because all the people above me were seniors, and I was like, "Oh, like okay, like whatever happens, happens." And so like I was just diving. And then the next year I got first, and they were right. I didn't think anything of it. I was just going to practice, going to meets, putting in the work and the time.
Now I gotta ask, Minnesota a long way away from here. What convinced a native of Minnesota to come down to the hot and gaudy DFW Metroplex to Denton, Texas, and go to North Texas?
Mostly was the coach. We have a different coach now, but both of the coaches that I've had in my college career have been amazing. I really liked the coach. He was really into twisters, which is like my favorite category, and I also like the team and the atmosphere. The campus was also like very nice and pretty, like easy to walk around. It's like 30 minutes from Dallas if you want to be in the city. But the heat is one thing that I still struggle with. Like it still gets way too hot here. Most summers I do go home, so I get away from it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So when do y'all dive? What part of the year is swimming and diving? Is that a spring sport?
No, so it's like fall and winter. So we have our first meet this upcoming week, and then it goes all the way through March.
So you telling me and KT are going to get the opportunity to see you dive live and in person? Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, we got to show up. We got to go out there. Now, do the crowds be pretty crazy at the diving event? Is a lot of people out there?
No, we are growing. We have gotten a lot more people recently, but a lot of people don't know we have a swimming and diving team. Yeah. Push it out there.
I didn't know. Guilty as charged. I didn't know myself. So let's talk about these distances. 1 meter, 3 feet. Kevin, I could do it. I can go in face first at 3 feet. Okay, let's go up to 3 meters. That's about 10 feet. So now I'm about 10 feet, 9.5, 9.6, 10 feet. We're getting a little sketchy. That's just kind of up there. That's like me jumping off the roof of the house and going into the pool. And then you said platform. Mm-hmm. 30 meters. I mean, that's
30 feet. So there's 5 meters, 7.5 meter, and then 10 meter.
Lord have mercy. See, I'm gonna tell you, I grew up diving. The only thing I knew diver was that Godiva chocolate. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I'm gonna go diver. That's what I want. That's all the diving I've been doing in my whole life. You gotta so walk me through it. Because you said you got fearless. You were fearless at that time. How does one grow and develop the courage to go up 10 meters in the air and jump down doing flips and twisties as you made it sound cute? You tried to make it sound cute. Twisties, yeah, break your neck. How does one go up and get that kind of courage?
Well, it's easier when you're younger because I feel like you have less fear when you're younger, or like when you're new to it because like you don't really know what could happen. And so like the more times you mess up or you smack, like the more you realize, oh, like this could happen. Like I could get lost, or I could smack, or like it could not go the way you want to. But I think my gymnastics background helped me a lot with my air awareness.
Yeah.
But there are still some dives that it takes me a while to go do, or it takes me, like, I have to hype myself up, or like get my teammates to hype me up to go either try a new dive, or sometimes it's even current dives. It's like, diving is very much a mental sport. So like,
oh yeah, all the way. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You lost me. I was really gonna say, let's take the camera out there and when you go teach B Jones how to do a dive, and you said the word smack because you thought you were just talking to the diving community. See that word? I'm gonna make you tell us, what does smack mean?
So like, if you normally you want to land on your head, so it's like if you land on your stomach or your back.
Oh yeah.
So like a belly flop, basically.
Belly flops. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Okay. So yeah, I'm out. But let's talk about this thing. So walk us through your mental space, because you just said it's a mental game. So walk us through what it takes. Like, what do you think? Because you're a professional now. You do this at a high level. I'm not talking about for us amateurs out there that don't know. I'm talking about what is a professional diver thinking about when they climb up that ladder to their death, and they walk out there to the edge of that platform and decide to go for broke and put it all in Jesus' hands.
Really, it's all about like your lead ups, which is like the dives you do on the lower platforms, or like if you're going to do like a back 2.5, you would do like doubles or 1.5. So like you would do the lesser part of the dive. And so it's really just knowing and doing repetition and just knowing that you will be okay and you know how to do it. And like, we have our coaches call us out. Like if it's a newer dive, they'll tell us when to kick. And so we just have to kind of rely on them, but also on ourselves. But a lot of the time, like when we're at meets and stuff, we try to keep it like lighthearted. And so like we'll be dancing and messing around with each other. So like if you see videos of me like diving, a lot of the time I'm on like the sideline or the deck, just dancing and hanging out with my teammates. So like, instead of, because sometimes people get really like focused on the scores, or like, oh, like I did a bad dive, so then they like start to spiral downwards. And so on our team, we try to keep people like not focused on the past and just focus on one dive at a time.
Now, you first off, from the time that you jump, I mean, it's literally a few seconds. I mean, it's not even seconds. It's like an E. So you're telling me all of this stuff is going through your mind, like twist, 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 spin, backflip, backflip, splash. All of that's going on that fast in your head.
Basically, it's a lot of muscle memory, just from doing it over and over again.
Now, do you have somebody that you look up to or you emulate? Like somebody that you study they dives? You know, I mentioned 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿 because at one point in time, he was like America's most famous diver at one point in time. But is there anybody that you look up to from a diving perspective?
I would say like I just started recently. Kirsten, she was a Indiana diver. Now she's like training for the Olympics. Her last name's Hayden, so Kirsten Hayden. And she's real good, and she's also like a diver of color. So like being able to watch her, and like it helps me be able to like visualize it. So like I haven't done the dive yet. I can see her do it, and then I can imagine myself doing it. So it makes it
POCs and got the dive, and you know what I'm saying? This might be my time, Kevin. This might be my moment. So to practice diving, all you do is dive the whole practice. How many dives you do in a practice session?
It depends. Sometimes it's like, it's not very much. It's probably like 40. Sometimes it's up to like 120.
Excuse me?
40? That's not a lot. 40 and 120 is a lot.
Child, please.
I mean, if you think about it, at football, like at football practices, like they run a decent amount of plays. Like basketball, they shoot a lot of shots.
Yeah, but they not putting their life on the line every time they do it, Saylor. Come on now, stay with me.
Hey, Jones, I do want to have a question for Saylor.
Yeah, go, man. Let's go.
Before y'all go out and dive, does somebody go out there and like dry the board off before y'all go out there every time?
No, the board is wet. So
no. Wait a minute. Do you in your dives, do you go forward or do you go backwards? Because the folks that be on their tippy toes with half their feet off the platform, they certified crazy. But I need to understand, which way do you go? Do you go out there with half your feet on the board backwards?
We go all directions. So we go forward, backwards, inwards, reverse, twisters.
I seen a dude in the last Olympics. He was on a handstand.
Yep, we do that too.
North Texas is advanced, though. I ain't know North Texas is doing this like this. Since we asking these questions that I've always... Thank you for asking that, KT. What that y'all diving into?
It depends. Like, sometimes it's 14 feet, maybe all the way up to 20. It just depends what height you're diving from. Has different regulations.
So would you go swimming in like a 20-foot deep pool just naturally yourself? You
yeah, I mean, I'm from Minnesota, so like we swim in lakes all the time, and those are...
Oh, really? Okay.
All right, look here, Coach. When you teach me, it's 6 feet. We're not going higher than 6 feet.
You don't want to learn in the lake?
You 6'1". You at least got to get into 10 feet.
I'm 6'2", so don't
6'2", yeah.
No, I'm getting in the... I just need to learn how to swim, B. Jones. I ain't trying to get out there and try to survive right now.
I still got one more question. Why is it every time they get out, they dive, they come out the water, they grab a little square that's probably about the size of this, they start wiping their body off, y'all wipe y'all body off, and then go get back in the hot tub? What is going on in the world of diving?
So those are called chamois. A lot of divers use them to dry off in between dives. So like sometimes if your legs are wet and you have to grab onto them, you can like slip out of it and it's slippery. So like drying off like helps you get like friction, I guess, and so you can grab on better.
Man, that's crazy. So what's up with the hot tub though?
I mean, sometimes.
Or the showers. I see them like they go and take the ice shower or the warm shower after they come out the water. I'm like, you finna get wet again, you know? Right? Like,
yeah, but like we gotta stay warm in between our dives. Like sometimes on the deck it's real cold. Sometimes it's not too bad. But
okay.
Like waiting for your dive. Like sometimes there's like 30 minutes between each dive if you're at a bigger competition. So like you just have to stay warm.
Gotcha. So that's about body temperature. It's regulating your body temperature. Okay. Last question. Do y'all dive indoors or outdoors, or which one do you prefer?
I don't have a preference. A lot of people like inside better than outside because like for spotting purposes, like they think the water and the sky look too much alike because they're both blue, or like the sun will be in their eyes. But I don't know. I like both of them. We do both. So like sometimes we go on our training trips to Florida, and so we'll be diving outside for like a week to 2 weeks.
Yeah, see, that's another problem. You just brought in a whole nother element talking about the sky blue and the ground blue. So you mistaking one for the other, and all bets off. So, Saylor, this has been fun for me. I don't know. I got a bunch more questions, but we also got to honor your time. But Kevin, did you have any other more questions for him?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, here we go. Saylor Hawkins. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We compete. We do a little bit of one-on-one. We're going to play a game called Would You Rather, or the streets call it Would You Rather. Here at SportsLifeTalk, we put it on steroids, and we call it championship rounds, all right? So we're going to go battle for 3 rounds. Have you ever played Would You Rather before, though? Or this or that? All right, so you know the rules. It's very simple. North Texas. We both going to ask Saylor some options. We'll give her a question or give her an option. Whichever one of those she selects, that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And that's right, the Mouth of the South is the defending champion. So I will go first. Here we go.
I'm glad you brought that up. You're the defending champion. Coach, I'm the one that reached out to you, so I'm just letting you know.
All right.
Whatever. Makes no difference. All right, here we go. Saylor Hawkins, would you rather set the world record with the highest score ever and be known as one of the greatest divers ever, or
go 2 years without losing an event?
Probably like set the highest record.
Now tell us about that one. I got to know about that one, because 2 years can mean, you make it to the Olympics or you win a world championship. I mean, why is the record so much more important?
I wouldn't say it's like more important, but I would say like losing is a big part of like your sport and just getting better. So like when you do something wrong or you go against better people, depending on your mindset, it makes you better and it makes you stronger. So like if I lose along the way to getting the like world record, then I'm learning as I go.
I'm sold. And
that was a great answer, Coach. I don't appreciate it, but that was a great answer.
All right, here we go. Would you rather Netflix invite you alongside of 4 other divers in the nation, senior divers, to a special, like a documentary, what they're going to do, and they're going to follow y'all around, and basically you'll be one of their athletes that they do the diving story. I don't know. We're going to call it Godiva, except it's not chocolate. We go we have to give it a cool name. Fearless. The Saylor Hawkins story. No, but for real. But basically, Netflix will film a documentary with you and other divers across the nation, or
host your own food show on YouTube where you get to travel the world, interviewing other college swimmers and divers, getting to know more about them while eating at their favorite place to eat in the towns that they swim in.
I would probably go with the second one. I do like traveling, and I like trying new foods, and I like interacting with different people and different cultures.
I'm glad one of us do. All right, round number 3. Let's go.
All right, so if you're new to the show, then first of all, thank you for checking us out. Secondly, B. Jones and I, we're sneakerheads. So for round 3, we stop asking questions and we let our kicks do the talking.
Yes.
We have a segment on our live show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central, right here on our YouTube channel, where B. Jones turns into a shoe guru, and he presents a pair of shoes that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So, Saylor, for round 3, we're both going to show you a pair of shoes that we feel represents you. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to count down from 3, and I need for you to say, hold that sneaker. Once you do that, we're going to show you what we brought today, okay?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
We both went with a 1. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting you to go with the 1, KT.
That's what you get for thinking.
Yeah, I gotta say, Mouth of the South.
Oh!
You didn't hear the part where I invited you on the show to try to get favor?
Yes, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞 will be proud of me right now. Oh my goodness. Oh,
well, B. Jones.
I'm doing
B. Jones, yeah, you're doing great. This is your spot, your moment, but I want to say this. Go ahead.
Say what you got to say, because I want to celebrate and revel in.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a chance to celebrate, but I got to say, Coach, you fired.
All right. I was going to ask if I was still going to be able to be your coach.
I am going to put this belt on, and I'm going to get out there, and I'm going to go all the way to the top of that 3 meter board.
I call cap.
3 meter? 3 meter?
At a 3 meter board, and I'm diving in. I don't know if I'm gonna go face first. I'm gonna go ass first, because I gotta be sure I gotta land on something. I can't be going head first. I need my mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess. I ain't gonna smack though. I know that I ain't gonna smack.
You don't know that. Sometimes people jump off 10 meter and they just kind of start to fall.
Okay.
Try to do a straight jump and it takes.
Okay. So the 1 meter. We'll do the 1 meter. We'll do the 1 meter for this exercise. I dive off the 1 meter though.
All right.
I dive like face first off the 1 meter because I can swim. I ghetto swim. I don't know. You know ghetto swim. You taught yourself how to swim at the local rec, the pool at the rec. That's me. I ghetto swim. But I'm gonna go out there. Y'all buckle up because we're gonna put that on season 4 next summer. We're going out there with Saylor Hawkins. We'll call it Swimming with Saylor, and we're gonna watch KT, that rock over there, float in the water.
She got fired, B. Jones. She got
No, you can't fire because of that.
She fired. Okay. I'm sorry, Coach. You still employed.
See, Coach, that's gonna be a hard student there. I don't know. Good luck with that one. All right, Saylor. We talked about how you started swimming. We talked about the whole sport of swimming. I think we spent more time on swimming, the sport, than we spent on your journey. But we appreciate you for it. But now we got to talk about it. The title of the show, Sports Life Talks. You got next. What's up next for diving sensation, Saylor Hawkins?
All right. Well, short time. We'll be prepping for our meet this weekend. And then long term, my goal is to move out of the country for a few months to a year and maybe join the circus and be a trapeze artist.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
I didn't see it either.
super interested in following up on that one. So with that said, Saylor, we got to get you back on the show because you got to tell us about the trapeze artist. Plus, I got plenty more questions I got to ask about a diver. And plus, I don't know, maybe you know what, you get another diver and you'll be off the hook. We got to get more divers to do this show because I just think that's super, super, super cool. My last question for you though, because you this big, you super small, and do you get to eat a lot though? Because I know swimmers get to eat a ton because they go out there and practice and they burn it all up and they got to keep their metabolism high. Do divers get to eat crazy like that?
I do. I eat a lot. Like, I eat a decent amount. Probably like, it depends. 3 to 5 times a day of like big meals, and then I have snacks throughout the day. So, how
many calories you think you're doing? About 3,500?
Well, I think I burn, like, without doing anything, like over 2,000 calories, and then we have diving, and then we have dry land, and we have weights and stuff. So
we need
a little less than that, but close to that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna become a diver so I can eat what I want to eat and still lose weight. Good grief! All right, KT, let's go, man. Let's get out of here.
All right. So, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I would like to shout out my parents for always supporting me, driving me to and from practices, coming to my meets. My siblings for also watching me and being there. My sister was also a diver, so like all of high school we competed together, and that was real fun. All of my coaches pushing me to be the diver that I am today and get through all my tough times, and just trying my new dives and just being there for me no matter what. And then my friends, like, they just keep me, I guess, sane. We just go out and have fun, do different things. We do a lot of game nights. Like, I'm a big board game type of person, or like arts and crafts. So I enjoy doing that.
What's your board game of choice?
I would say Clue. You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professor Pumpernickel, Professor, Mr. Green in the library.
Yes.
With a wrench.
Yes. I like that game.
I need to play Clue again. It's been years since I played Clue. Used to love that game growing up.
Yes.
My whole focus is on learning how to swim, so I can't do Clue. All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Tell them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Saylor, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm going to call out the diver that I've been watching, Kristen Hayden, so you guys can follow along her journey.
Kristen Hayden, I don't think it's Hayden or Hayden. Hayden. I don't think I've been more excited to do this show than to get you on this thing and we continue this diving path, this diving journey with Sports Life Talk. You never know. We might be the official podcast of diving one day. No, that'll never happen. But we still want you to come on the show because we have got more laughs and we got to learn more about this amazing sport. And your ticket has been punched. So you're officially on the clock. Saylor Hawkins, you got next. You the truth, for real. Fearless is an understatement. You got the courage of the mighty 300 going up against 3,000. I cannot believe the stuff that you have told me, but you are absolutely phenomenal. You are an amazing human being. You are genuine. You are sincere, authentic. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. And you super fun too. You got a smile that'll light up a room. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. One more game. We're quick. So Saylor, you said your parents and them, they drove you, so they watched you go up to a platform and jump down and then say nothing. Didn't tell to come stop.
The thing is my dad is afraid of heights, so like,
yeah. I
don't know. He did it.
Man. I think I'd be on pins and needles, my daughter up there about to dive. Man, I don't think I'll be. Oh, goodness. My stomach turning just thinking about it. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for rocking with us again. Another fire episode of Sports Life Talk. We told y'all it's close to the end of season 3, so I get a little bit emotional around this time. This is our third time, our third trip around the sun with Sports Life Talks. You got next. The show means a lot to us. It's the funnest show in the world, and we work hard, and we promise you we're going to keep working hard. That's our commitment to you. If you find another podcast that's working harder than us, dropping more episodes than us, let us know, because we take that as a personal, and we're going to give y'all more work, more energy, and more effort every single day in and day out, night in and night out. So we appreciate y'all for rocking alongside us on this journey. And if you truly enjoyed yourself as much as I did, please tap in with us, lock in with us at Sports Life Talk on all of our social media platforms. Wherever you go for your social content on daily, make sure you smash that subscribe button because we constantly posting new stuff, and we promise you we're going to give you something to smile about once a day. Now, if you're sitting there, you're like, man, I would love to be on that show. I'm a diver. I don't know. You might be a diver over there in Europe. We don't care where you're at. But if you got a story that's phenomenal, we want to hear about it. Go to our website, yougotnext.com, smash the nominate tab, and just tell us a little bit about yourself. We know that there's a million other stories out there that need to be told. And we also know that ESPN and Fox are cowards and they're not going to tell those stories. So guess what? That's what we're here for. We the rising tide lifts all boats. So go to our website, tell us who you are, and we're going to reach out to you. We're going to give you an audition to come on the show. And lastly, Wednesday nights, we would love to have y'all come kick it with us. It's not just sports. It's pop culture. It's entertainment. We have a really great time. We would love to have y'all a part of that. Y'all can actually tap in and be a part of the show. Super fun show Wednesday nights. We can't wait to see you there. And then remember, take the Sports Life Talks You Got Next on the road, wherever you are, with the podcast companion. You can hear the audio of these episodes and over 400 episodes in our library right now. And then season 4 is the year of the Mamba. We're going to have another 150 episodes to give to y'all with more incredible and more sensational stories. All right, KT, I think that about do it, man. Why don't you have the last word, sir?
Saylor, thank you so much for introducing us to the world of diving. We can't wait to follow your career. Whatever you need from us, please let us know and we got your back.
Perfect. Thanks for having me. It was lots of fun.
Hey, it's only one thing left to say. Splash. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better, and keep dreaming big. Because you never know, your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.